This weekend, yet another witness in the Asaram Bapu case was killed in mysterious circumstances, making it the 9th attack in recent months on witnesses in this case. Now, the police so far are saying that all these attacks are unconnected. But India Today is now beginning to look at this story very closely, and we find a disturbing trend. Think about it. People who had the courage to speak out against the so-called godmen being attacked one after another, and in several cases they've actually come out and said that their lives were under danger.
A case that's now literally lethal to the touch. The third witness in the infamous Asaram Bapu sexual assault case is now dead. 38-year-old Kirpal Singh was shot late Friday night in Shahjahanpur, Uttar Pradesh. A bullet shot through his spine, paralyzed his legs and left him fighting for his life. He died in hospital at around 11:15 p.m. on Saturday.
इन्होंने जो 3 लोगों के नाम बताए हुए हैं, उनकी गिरफ्तारी के लिए प्रयास किया जा रहा है.
Kirpal Singh has testified in court against Asaram and knew that his life was in danger. And he was right. 2 witnesses in the case were already dead, and murder attempts made on at least 8 others. The self-styled godman is in jail, accused of raping one of his devotees at his ashram in Jodhpur in August 2013. The victim of Asaram's abuse is now demanding a CBI probe in the case.
गवर्नमेंट से एक रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहती हूँ कि जितने भी गवाहों पर हमले हुए हैं और जिनके भी ये मर्डर हुए हैं, इन सब की सीबीआई जांच होनी चाहिए ताकि उन सबको भी न्याय मिले.
अब सीबीआई से हम इसलिए डिमांड कर रहे हैं कि सीबीआई के पास इस झूठ से लड़ने के लिए सारे तंत्र हैं. पुलिस के पास वो इतने तंत्र नहीं है, पुलिस के पास इतने अधिकार नहीं है.
As witnesses continue to die mysteriously, the godman says everything is fine.
चलो आप जो भी बोलते रहो सब बोलते रहो. सबसे करा लो, राष्ट्रपति से भी करा लो. राष्ट्रपति को बता रहे सीबीआई करती है.
He may claim to have nothing to do with the attacks on witnesses, but it's well established that whoever has spoken against Asaram has either been attacked or is already dead. Can these attacks be dismissed as mere coincidence anymore? Bureau Report, India Today.
So are these indeed isolated instances as the cops would have us believe, or is there a larger pattern? So what we did was piece together all the attacks, the murderous attacks since 2013, and if you look at it, a very sinister, similar pattern emerges across these attacks. Here's more.
2 different cases, yet both eerily similar. As skeletons continue to tumble out of the Vyapam scam, witnesses in the Asaram Bapu rape case are mysteriously falling silent. Kirpal Singh is the third witness in the case to have died after being shot at. Less than 2 months ago, Mahendra Chawla, who was Asaram's personal assistant from 2001 to 2005 in Panipat, was attacked similarly. This after he made startling revelations about the spiritual guru in an interview to a television channel. 7 other witnesses have been attacked. Akhil Gupta, the cook in Asaram's ashram for 9 years, was shot dead in Muzaffarnagar in January this year. Rahul Sachan, Asaram's former sevadar, was stabbed outside Jodhpur court in February. Amrut Prajapati, who was the godman's Vaidya for 12 years, was fired at by unidentified assailants in Rajkot last year. He too died of injuries. Vimlesh Thakkar, a relative of an Asaram inmate who filed a case against Narayan Sai, was stabbed in February last year. Dinesh Bagchandani, the godman's former associate, was a victim of an acid attack. And Raju Chandok, prime witness in an attempt to murder case, was shot dead by assailants in December 2009.
सारा एक माहौल बनाया गया बापू आसाराम के खिलाफ, तो हम इन विटनेसेस पर ही डिपेंड है. इनका सिक्योर रहना, इनका सुरक्षित रहना हमारे केस को बहुत सकारात्मक दिशा देगा.
Both Asaram and his son are lodged in a prison in Rajasthan. But killing and attacking people linked to the case is a disturbing trend in the Asaram case files too. Bureau Report, India Today.
Just last week we saw how witnesses were being found dead in mysterious circumstances in the Vyapam case. Now exactly the same being reported in the case against Asaram Bapu. What in the world is going on? Joining us on the newsroom this evening, we've got Neelam Dubey. She's the official spokesperson for the Asaram Bapu Ashram. Also with us is Kavita Srivastav. She's the General Secretary of the PUCL. She stays in Jaipur and is tracking this case very, very closely. Now, Kavita Srivastav, one after another, there have been multiple attacks. The cops are so far not seeing any pattern. 9 people have either been killed or seriously wounded. Do you see a sinister trend here, or are these just multiple incidents of law and order?
See, just give me a little extra time, because you must understand what's happening. The attacks began in February 2014 after the BJP government came into power in December 2013. The first attack happens then. And you must understand why these attacks started. You have somebody like Ashok Singhal of the VHP who comes and gives a clean chit to Asaram Bapu. You have somebody like Suryakanta Vyas and 2 other MLAs of Jodhpur who take out a rally and said Bapu to bilkul kuch bhi nahi kiya hai. Then you have Onkar Singh Lakhawat, who was his lawyer and who is got a lal batti because he is got a cabinet rank, because he is chairperson of the conservation committee formed for natural resources. Then you have Subramaniam Swamy, who is a top BJP leader who comes and gives a clean chit. Now in this scenario, look at how all the Asaram, pro-Asaram people, his family, I mean, it was proved when Sachan was attacked some months ago, it was proved that the Sevak Satnarayan had done it. So you see the witness, the people of Asaram who are doing this, who are carrying out these threats, these attacks, I have their confidence, their morale boosted, because the BJP government and the top leadership is with them. Not just that, the judge, I mean, never heard before, the judge has received a serious threatening letter. The judge passed it on to the Chief Justice. The principal of the school who gave the certificate saying that the girl was underage, not 18, she was threatened. Who else has not been threatened?
Okay,
so
you've made some important points. I want to get Neelam Dubey to respond to them, because now it seems deeply sinister. There can't be 9 such murderous attacks without there being some kind of a pattern.
If you have the backing of the government,
no, so Neelam Dubey, Kavita Srivastav is saying, जब से बीजेपी की सरकार आई है, तब से आई विटनेसेस पे लगातार हमला हो रहा है और कहीं ना कहीं आसाराम बापू के केस में सच को दबाने की ये कोशिश हो रही है. How do you respond?
कैसे सच को दबाने की कोशिश हो रही है, मुझे समझ में नहीं आता. हम कोर्ट में गए हैं, हमने कोर्ट में ये रिक्वेस्ट डाला है, वो भी पिछले साल 2014 का ये रिक्वेस्ट है, सेशन कोर्ट में डाला है कि विटनेसेस को हाई लेवल सिक्योरिटी दीजिए. विटनेसेस का सिक्योर रहना हमारे केस को सुरक्षित करेगा. विटनेसेस ही साफ साफ पोल खोल पाएंगे कि उनको किसने भड़काया है, किसने प्रलोभन दिया है, किसके कहने पे वो हमारे खिलाफ इस तरह बयान दे पा रहे हैं. ये विटनेसेस ही हैं जो बता पाएंगे. हम पूरी तरह से उन पर डिपेंड हैं. इसीलिए हम कोर्ट का दरवाजा खटखटा रहे हैं. पिछले साल में हमने ये दिखा रहे हैं.
नहीं, पर नीलम दुबे, ये भी तो हो सकता है कि आसाराम बापू के क्योंकि इतने सारे फॉलोअर्स हैं, उनके फॉलोअर्स में से ही कुछ लोग ऐसा कर रहे हो सकते हैं.
लाइन तो पूरी होने दो, बीच में काट रहे हो. एक बात तो पूरी हो जाने दो राहुल
जी, बोलिए.
हमने सेशन कोर्ट में रिक्वेस्ट किया है कि विटनेसेस को हाई लेवल सिक्योरिटी दी जाए. जरूरत पड़े तो उनके रेजिडेंशियल इलाके में, उनके फंक्शनल इलाके में कैमरा तक लगाया जाए, ताकि ये देखा जा सके उनको कौन तंग कर रहा है. ये बहुत बड़ा षड्यंत्र है हमारे केस को खराब करने के लिए किया जा रहा है.
Dubey is furnishing in support of Asaram Bapu documents submitted before the court, where she is saying that Asaram Bapu is demanding that witnesses be given enough protection so that he is able to prove his case. How do you respond to what the spokesperson of Asaram Bapu is saying?
That's just a front and a whitewash. You see, if Asaram was not involved and his cohorts together were not doing this, then he should have given a call to everybody. that not one witness will be touched. It's too much. After all, these are the same witnesses for the Surat case also. Please remember, and Asaram will be convicted there too. So he has to see that these witnesses are done away with. And after all, the last witness was killed 2 days ago. His cross-examination was still to happen. He'd only given his witness statement. The cross-examination was still to happen. I mean, I think Asaram is actively involved. No judge gets the kind of letter that the judge got.
Okay, now नीलम इसका जवाब दीजिए. नीलम मेरी बात सुनिए. नीलम
मैं फिर बोल रही हूँ, कृपाल सिंह जी का बयान है ये. कृपाल सिंह जी का वो बयान जो उन्होंने कोर्ट में दिया है. एक भी लाइन उन्होंने बापू जी के खिलाफ नहीं बोली. जहाँ भी बापू का जिक्र आया उन्होंने अपने मुंह से बापू जी शब्द यूज किया है. आसाराम भी नहीं बोला उन्होंने.
नहीं, पर नीलम मेरे पास भी नीलम वन सेकेंड, जस्ट टर्न दैट ऑडियो डाउन. नीलम मेरी बात सुनिए. कृपाल सिंह के केस में हमारे पास शाहजहांपुर का वो बयान है जिसमें वो कहते हैं कि अटैकर्स ने उन्हें धमकी दी कि आप आसाराम बापू के खिलाफ डिपोज मत कीजिए वरना आप पे हमला होगा. इस तरह की धमकियां उन्हें लगातार आ रही थी. इस तरह की धमकियां आ रही थी. लाजमी तौर पे आसाराम बापू के ही जुड़े लोग हैं जो ये कर रहे हैं.
दिया है
जी.
मैं फिर बोल रही हूँ, ये वो बयान है जो उन्होंने जज के सामने दिया है. इसमें उन्होंने कहीं एक लाइन हमारे अगेंस्ट नहीं बोली. वो हमारे लिए कहीं से खतरा नहीं है. वो तो बल्कि सच बता देते कि अब किसके प्रलोभन से हो रहा है और सच की गुत्थी खुलने वाली थी. छठा बयान जो सुधा पटेल थी वो नहीं आ रही थी, इसलिए हम बेल अप्लाई नहीं कर सकते थे. जब सुधा पटेल आ गई, अपना बयान दर्ज करवा के चली गई और उनके बयान में, उनके वर्जन में साफ ये खुल के सामने आ गया कि किस तरह से पुलिस ने खेल किया है, किस तरह से उनके
अच्छा आप बताएं. 9 अटैक्स हो गए हैं. आप नीलम बात तो सुनिए, आप बात ही नहीं सुनती. 9 अटैक्स हो गए. आपके हिसाब से अटैक्स कौन करवा रहा है, क्यों करवा रहा है?
बहस करके कुछ नहीं निकाल पाएंगे. ये जांच का विषय, इसकी कड़ी से कड़ी जांच होनी चाहिए. सीबीआई जांच हो तो अच्छा है, जांच में कुछ निकल के आएगा. हम तो ये मांग कर रहे हैं. हम ये क्यों मांग करेंगे? क्योंकि हमें शक है षड्यंत्रकारी अच्छी तरह से हमारे पीछे पड़े हुए हैं.
Yes, Kavita, they're asking for a CBI probe.
हम तो खुद जांच करवाना चाहते हैं. हमें जांच क्यों मांगेंगे?
Yes, Kavita, they're saying that Asaram Bapu himself is asking for a CBI probe.
Yeah, I'll come to that. See, firstly, Sudha is a witness who comes soon after Kripal Singh's attack, and she changes her statement. And in fact, her statement was very clear that she never trusted this man and his conduct was always wrong. She said, "Unka acharan hamesha bura tha." That's her line. And she changes the statement. Obviously, witnesses, after all, there are 57 witnesses. Sudha was the 43rd. And there's still some important witnesses that have 14 more important witnesses yet to submit their testimonies in court. So, you know, Sudha was bound to retract after all these attacks. The man died. 9 people who were attacked, 3 who died. Nobody wants to lose their life. After all, till to date, you don't have the witness protection scheme working the way it should have been working. After all, you need a culture of protection for the victims.
Okay.
That culture is not being provided by the Rajasthan
state. That indeed is very important. You can't have a situation where witnesses feel that they're being threatened and they're being allowed to die, because at the end of the day, a witness is virtually risking his life by coming out and deposing against someone as important as Asaram Bapu. We have to investigate this further. Our reporters on the job, we're trying to establish whether there is a trend, whether there's a pattern, whether the same people are involved, and this is a story you'll hear a lot more about over the next few days here on India Today. For the time being, Neelam Dubey and Kavita Srivastava for joining us on the newsroom tonight. Thank you.